What's up, guys? I'm going to show some more CDs. So, continuing on through my Trans-Siberian Orchestra Christmas music collection, we have the Christmas Attic. This is probably my least favorite of their Christmas trilogy, even though it's not bad. It just doesn't quite have as much songs that stood out. I like the Christmas Canon. That's pretty good. I can't really remember anything else. I mean, I usually only listen to this stuff around Christmas time anyway. But yeah, I can't really remember anything else that particularly stood out to me. But we will take a look at its packaging anyway. As I mentioned last time, it also has the story for the album written out, which is always nice. Thomas is looking at me like he wants to jump in my lap, so I'm trying to leave room for him to do that. You're welcome to jump. There you go. It's always fun when he decides to join me, but there's that album. Next up, this is probably my favorite album from Trans-Siberian Orchestra. I will, however, say it's not that I hate this edition, but I wish I had like a more standard edition. But I have the narrated version of Lost Christmas Eve. So, like I said, every album has a story. This actually has the story read to you in between the songs, which is a neat experience. It's just not necessarily the experience I always want. So yeah, I should eventually get the regular edition, but because it is so long, it is a double disc. And, I actually think it's kind of cool when albums have like a booklet, like actually connected into its packaging, so that's what it has going on. But yeah, some songs it has on here that I really like. Wizards in Winter. I know Domine. I mean, this just has a lot of great songs. You know, Christmas Jazz, Christmas Jam. What Child Is This? I mean, there's a lot of really great classics on here. Next up, only song that I had, or only album that I have from TV on the radio. I probably should get some more. This is a pretty good album. Return to Cookie Mountain. They're kind of an experimental noise rock indie type band. And here's the booklet. And next, this is the only CD that I have from 238. I also have one of their albums on vinyl. I think they only released 3 albums. The first one, I didn't think it was that particularly great, but their second and third albums were pretty great. This was, I believe, their second album, Regulate the Chemicals. You may have heard me mention Chris Staples several times. This was his band before he became a solo artist. It's kind of a emo indie type deal. So there's this little insert. And now we're getting into my U2 collection, which will hang out for at least the remainder of this video, possibly stretching out into my next one. But probably my personal favorite album is War. Songs like Sunday Bloody Sunday, New Year's Day, Two Hearts Beat as One, Surrender. A lot of killer songs. This is from their post-punk era. I do have a handful of U2 albums on vinyl, but mostly I have CDs. This I consider to be one of the greatest compilation type albums ever, but we have Rattle and Hum. It's a mixture of new songs, covers, live songs, collaborations. And even though it's kind of diverse all over the place, it's pretty cohesive. I'd say this kind of really explores more of the Americana side. I believe this came immediately after their album Joshua Tree. They're, you know, in that era, kind of a continuing of exploring that sound and themes of that album. So yeah, I have Joshua Tree on vinyl, so I won't be showing any CDs for it, but it is a pretty great album. This is probably their most popular, or at least the fan favorite album. I feel like it's a tad overrated, if I can be honest. But we have a Octung Baby. I don't know, I just find this a bit straightforward. I have a broken case. But yeah, I find it a little bit unstraightforward, so it's not bad. It's just U2 has other albums that I enjoy a lot more. See, it's kind of confusing to put it back together since I don't have the hinges on it, so. Come on. All right, next up, follow up pretty closely I guess related is the word I'll use with Octung Baby. We got Zooropa, and as I said, I kind of feel like Octung Baby's a tad overrated, so naturally I feel like this one's the better of those two albums. This one's a little bit more on the dancier side, kind of explores, kind of touches into electronica a little bit. And I just feel like it's a cool direction that they went on this album, so I rather enjoy it. As Lemon's the main song that I think of when I'm listening to this album. The title track, Zooropa, is pretty solid too. Closes out with kind of a funny collaboration with Johnny Cash. See if I can name it. Wanderer. Dirty Day is a neat song. Daddy's Gonna Pay for Your Crash Car. A lot of great songs on here. Next up, I feel like this is kind of an underrated album from them too. We got Pop. I feel like a lot of people say that Zooropa is their last good album. I kind of feel like this might be more of their last good album, even though it's not the last album that I have from them. But yeah, I mean, this, you know, really explores a lot of more experimental, dancey type stuff. It does get a bit cheesy at times with, you know, songs like the Playboy Mansion, If God Will Send His Angels, kind of cheesy. Miami's kind of cheesy. It's got a lot of cheese on it, what can I say? But this is really fucking good, too. This is one of those things you gotta really listen to, I think, to form your opinion on it. But I really enjoy this album. Fold out pictures of the band, but I guess I should show you the back of that too. I don't think I showed you the back of the first one, so let's go ahead and fold it all the way out so you get the full experience, because that does look pretty cool. Everyone's picture beside each other. But yeah, that's where I'm going to close off for today. I do have one more U2 album to show, but I'm going to let that wait for the next video. Might be the last one for my CD series, or I might do one more. We'll see how long it takes me. So yeah, I'll see you when I do that.